everything starts with the clients. And then you have to couple that with a great team.
We're nothing without the words of the promises we make. Without our customers, we don't have a company. We are people of our word here. If that came from my father, it came from Robert, it came from Claude.
It's a family, and again, it's one of those logical things that for all the hours you spend together, it doesn't make any sense to be anything but like a family.
Claude was my great-grandfather. He started the company back in 1922 with two other partners off Washington Avenue, which was Printers Row back in the day.
This is the only logo that I remember ever seeing. They hung on to that forever.
I guess that's supposed to be Benjamin Franklin there?
Yeah.
I should get that outfit. This was our second building here, right there at Van Venner and Shodo.
We were a small shop, but we had some great workers. Although it was a tough growing experience and a tough learning experience, I think the people here did a fabulous job.
My great-grandfather started the company and took a risk there. My grandfather more than doubled it in size, and then my dad and his brother grew the company 42 times over.
Bill Feckner keeps the advertiser going. He works so hard. It makes everyone work hard like him.
Sweeping floors, mopping floors, cleaning bathrooms, and it just set the tone for what this place is.
He would get here before everyone else, and there was no job that was above him. He's so passionate about this place, and that bleeds through into everybody.
You can't lead people if you don't do what they do. Work to me is very deep-seated. It's a blessing.
The more we can look at work as I get to instead of I have to, the better off we'll be. I get to help run this company, and that's an honor.
I worked at other print shops, but what makes advertiser different is they make you feel like family and welcoming right away.
People here really do make this place tick. The amount of knowledge and technical ability, I believe, is second to none.
This company has given me the tools and resources to be the best I can be. The owners of this company make us feel special.
If someone needs to take time, if someone needs some extra help, I can't think of a single person in this building that wouldn't step up.
It is all hands on deck every day, which is really, it's inspiring.
The teamwork at Advertisers is just about unparalleled. We love family here, and family's great, but you don't choose your family. We have been able to choose our team, and this is one hell of a team.
The Feckners have built an amazing family and team. I feel like I'm part of the team as well. Bill's just a great, warm character. He's funny, and I love working with him. He's someone who I can actually bring in early on a project and have discussions about the project even before I start designing.
There's no other way you can be around for 100 years without leadership and seeing the future and having vision, I think, to do the things necessary to take the business forward. And I've seen it personally with my interactions with Bill and with Alex. My entire experience with advertising has been amazing.
Luckily, Bill is an incredible researcher and loves to find that next thing that's going to put us just over the top, on top of our competition.
He reads, he studies, he takes notes, he makes decisions that are grounded on heavy facts and research.
Digital pre-press, we were out front on that one. We were also out front on color management, which we actually were a beta site for it and helped develop the whole thing.
One of the reasons I really loved working with advertisers is because I could bring a very complex problem to them and we could solve it. I was looking for a very dull black coating with this perfect die cut, opening up to this beautiful painting by Gerhard Richter. The painting was so perfectly produced by advertisers, how the paper was trimmed and cut, perfect. Here again, you look at the folds, a letterpress fold, done with perfection.
Advertisers has given me a standard, a higher standard as far as how I present my jobs to our clients. I want it to be perfect. I want them to be happy.
The major word I would ever use to describe this entire operation is quality. I don't care if it's line work, black on white. I want it to be clean and as well produced as it can possibly be.
I've seen tremendous change within the industry. The fact that ownership has been on the leading edge of many technologies.
Based on the other print providers I've spoken to and worked with, I think they're on the forefront of automation and leading in terms of new technologies and developments.
We made the investment in the bigger press, and it's really paid off well. That replaced 3 presses that were running roughly 20 hours a day, 60 hours of production a day. Now gets off of that machine in 8 to 10 hours. Yeah, we're going to keep making investments like that.
Advertisers is an amazing printing company because it's one of the first companies that I've worked with that became actively environmentally concerned.
It's Bill Fechner. He's been wildly accepting of all things sustainability for the last 20 years. Anything I've ever brought to him in the form of an idea or an innovation, he's green lit.
It only made sense. You know, it's Mother Earth, and you got to take care of her. You just know this stuff isn't going to last forever, so you got to do your best.
The Advertisers Printing Company has obtained and gotten recertified as a sustainable green printer. That's a national independent certification, and it's rigorous. Those kinds of practices really help reduce impacts, and they're very good business, as Advertisers has learned, going for recertification again and again.
We have 5 Prius hybrids. We save about 3,000 gallons of fuel a year. The rooftop is solar. It's 101 panels, 25K array. The air quality is essential for this region. When you put in a zero-emission LED UV press and you start reducing your energy footprint, it matters.
Reducing use of ink through some of the really high-tech equipment that Advertisers has invested in, right-sizing printing jobs and using digital analytics. And I know that those kinds of innovations have helped Advertisers stay strong and meet new challenges within the printing and the communications industry.
I love this place. It's part of me, and I feel part of the company. So it's like a puzzle. When the piece fits, it just feels natural.
Tip of the hat to the Fechners for building an amazing team. They put a lot of trust in their employees because their employees are amazing. You can feel that trust with everyone who works there. I like working with them because I can be a part of that family too.
When you're dealing with advertisers, you're dealing with more than just a business client. Over the years, Advertisers becomes family.
I feel like I've made more friends working at this company than in any other aspect of my life. And that my major customers and the most important customers to me, and I think in some cases, some of the most important customers to Advertisers, are still some of my very best friends.
I hope and I expect that the Advertisers Printing Company will continue to innovate, will continue to demonstrate how to incorporate sustainability into everyday practices so that other businesses can learn from their example.
We're always ready and willing to put ourselves out there, put our neck on the line if we think it's going to help this business and our customers grow. Not every decision has been the right one, but we've got the grit to carry on. I don't think anyone can argue that. Our customers are successful, our vendors are successful, our partners are successful, our employees are happy and successful. It doesn't really matter how much money or anything we make in the end of the day. We're doing our job right because everyone around us is profiting. I want to see us keep growing and thriving and 100 years. Let's go for another 100.
I think that the legacy of Advertisers Printing is the support of families and life support, period. I'd like to see Advertisers go on forever as long as it's supporting our team's lives and our clients' lives.